And we are live with the Miss Diane Hochman, Queen of Attraction Marketing here. How are you doing today, Diane?
I'm so good, Christina. How are you? What's going on?
I'm doing fantastic. It's been an awesome day, a busy day. I've been fed so many hash browns of different kinds all day.
Okay, can I tell everybody the thing behind the hash browns? Because people are like, what is up with that? Okay, this, like the pound mark on Facebook and on Twitter, is called a hashtag, right? And my daughter does this. She goes, hashtag, and she runs around like this. She's 21. So then our friend Bert started calling them hash browns. Then the next thing you know, everybody started putting up pictures of their favorite, breakfast potatoes. And then it just got totally out of control. So hashtag.
That's what it all is you know when it's something crazy, Bert Bledsoe's got something to do with it, right?
That's my boy. It used to be Hoffman was the crazy one, but he has topped me time and time again. So, but you're a little crazy yourself, girlfriend. I have fun with you.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm not as crazy as Bert, but yeah, I can have fun.
Different. Good time, but not necessarily as off the wall. I get it.
So now listen, I only got you for a few minutes, and I don't want to spend up a whole bunch of time going through your whole background because, you're Diane Hochman, right? Everybody should know you, right? But just in case there's a couple of people who came online like me and was like, who is this chick that I see everywhere who's always having all this fun on the webinars? Can you just real quickly give me a high level of, how long you've been in the industry?
Christina, I'm going to have my 15th anniversary October 4th. So I've been doing this from home full time for 15 crazy years. So, and I've done a little bit of everything. I've done straight up network marketing. I've done direct response, mail order, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, my own product creation, courses, seminars. I've taught in I don't know how many countries now, a bunch. So that's pretty much a synopsis. Been doing this.
Awesome. Now, the thing about one of the first things that I noticed about you, Diane, is that you absolutely have fun, and you never seem to have like prepared presentations. You're able to go off the cuff and give so much value. It's crazy, right? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody knows how to do that. What is it about you that makes you that you can do that?
Passion and love. Christina, do you have a person in your family that they could go in the refrigerator and pull out 6 really weird things and create a delicious meal? Is anybody in your family like that? Okay.
Yes.
Not everybody can do that. It's just that they love doing it and they know how to put stuff together and so on and so forth. So they just love it and they do it. But the reality is that everybody could if they practiced. If everybody came home to 6 weird things in the refrigerator every day and they whipped something up because their kids or their family or their honey were hungry, they'd get pretty good over time. So for me, I've just been doing this for a long time. And because I've been doing this for a long time, I don't need to put out bullet points and so on and so forth because it's me. I am the marketing. The marketing is me. It's my lifestyle. So that's why it's off the cuff. It's not that I can't sit down and create something more academic, but I just have more fun just going and blowing.
And that's the best part about it. I mean, that's when people learn, when they don't even realize they're learning, when they're actually engaged in conversation, I think, anyway.
100%. Because they're not thinking about, I have to learn this. They're just assimilating it while they're laughing or having a good time or jotting a couple of notes, engaging with the people. Absolutely.
Right. So that's a skill that comes with time. But do you think that there's some natural part of it, too? I mean, you naturally have it? Or do you think that's something you can learn?
No, I think everybody can learn it. I think everybody has to get comfortable in their own skin. A lot of times we're worried about, like I said to you right before we went live, I said, oh, my hair is kind of squishy, I've been doing a lot of work today. We're all self-conscious and we all have that going on, but then when you get into the people and you let go of yourself, every single one of us has this in us. Everybody has something that they go to flow in, and I believe everybody can in this arena if they want to.
Well, I know that one of the first lessons that you taught me in our close, interactions.
In our mastermind that we have, yeah.
Yeah, you were just like, Christina, do what you already know how to do. Boom. Right? Do what you know. And it was like a light bulb went off in my head because I was trying to do all the strategic calculations of you got to do this and you got to suck people in there and blah, blah, blah. I'm a natural engaging person.
Yep.
And as soon as I owned that, seems like marketing got a little easier to me.
That's what my mentor did to me, because when I met him, I was all ready to learn all these secret closing lines and NLP and secret copy that was going to make me rich. And he said, I want you to go down to the 7-Eleven or to the truck stop or whatever and just talk to people and find out what makes them tick. I'm like, what are you're kidding? I have to go to a convenience store. I have to go to Walmart and talk to the cashier. But he wanted me to remember who I am and to learn how to draw people out and get people excited about chatting with me. So he took away the money, right? He took away the fear of what if I don't sell or what if I don't close, and he took away the fear of what if I don't do it right? Because there was nothing to do right. If you're just meeting someone and saying, hey, there's nothing to do right or wrong. It's all that gobbledygook that we get in our head. And once I got really comfortable in my own skin, that's when he started to teach me about this thing that I call the GuruCode. Okay, it's just a set of shortcuts that make people want to hang out with you, want to buy from you, want to be involved with you, want to be a long-term customer. You know, I've done crazy things like 1 week, I don't know if you were around back then, but 1 week there was a launch and a contest going on, so I worked 2 launches, and I let a bunch of people watch me. I recruited 88 people and won an affiliate contest, all my commissions plus a $10,000 check in 1 week.
Wow.
That's insane, right? And somebody might be, well, that's you, Diane. No, it's because I learned a set of skills, and over time I built the ability to just do this. And it was all via email, you know, and a couple of videos. So there's ways to move armies of people. And that's what I'm digging right now. That's what I'm teaching. I'm working with people on. I transcended traffic. I've transcended all the gobbledygook and silly nonsense. I'm interested in people, their dreams, their desires, where they're going. And I've taken my 15 years of experience, and now we're laying it down and teaching people how to let go of the struggle and move into that ease and flow.
Yeah, because you've got something going on right now called the mentorship letters, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool too. That was the first step of this. I don't know whether you get to be my age, you know, I've been around a long time or what, but you just start to want to pass it along. Of course, I'd like to make a good living and make money and all that other stuff, but there's some things that I want to give. I want to give another mama a chance to be home with her kids like I was, or I want to get another person that hates their job and feels miserable the ability to be out and do what they like to do, travel or whatever. I'm at a stage where I just want to teach this to people. And help people between the mentorship letters and teaching the GuruCode, just helping people really wrap their heads around this. Most people think the answer to their business success is in a place where it really isn't. Right. And so I'm really focused on it right now.
See, you said something really quick that really resonated with me, because I'm not married to the money, right? This is not my biggest focus, although you would think it should be, but I'm not married to it, which means that I understand the value that I have and the value that I can provide, and who could benefit most from the value that I have. So much so that I was able to kind of garner that today and help a couple of people who are actually members of the community that we're part of, to just get out of the muck, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to the person who's new to online marketing, who's kind of in the muck? Like, what would Diane Hochman now say to Diane Hochman when you first started?
Okay. There's only 4 things we do. I'm not going to teach them all. You're going to, Christine, I know you'll put a link here somewhere to connect people with what's going on, to make sure they either get, you know, if they can come to something live that's coming up, connect them, or if there's a recording or something. There's only 4 things we do in our business, online or offline. Okay, and they're really very simple, but it's basically about getting people to notice you, getting people to give you permission to talk to them, learning how to communicate with them well, and then learning how to put offers in front of them that cause them to want to buy. It's only 4 things. Okay,
boom.
That's it. Now, you can do it very simply, or you could do it in a very sophisticated way, but it never changes. So most people want to do it in the sophisticated way right away. And what that does is that puts them in the quagmire, okay, puts them in the muck, it puts them in confusion, because they think there's a right way that they have to do, and they tend to dump a lot of money, they tend to get really confused, and they tend to get really down in the dumps. So I'm sure you were helping somebody out that maybe wasn't feeling so good about stuff today, because that's your nature. So when we learn more about ourselves and the nature of people, we can get into cash flow right away. We can start building residuals right away. We can start doing it the easy way as we acquire more of those technical skills. Me personally, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I've personally decided not to acquire a lot of the technical skills, because the simpler I make it, the easier it is to run my business, the less, you know, overhead and all this infrastructure that I have, and I can come and go. I can come and go as I see fit. I really only need to work an hour or two a day. I mean, during times like this when I'm doing a special project, I'll work more. But generally speaking, I mean, I just came back from a cruise, so I'm always like goofing around. I mean, you've been in class with me. I'm like fooling around, having fun. One day I'll sit in class and I'll just hang out until everybody's done. We might be there for a while. Another day I'm like, guys, I don't feel like it today. Let's do 45 minutes, get in and out, let's get done. So we need to learn how to stop looking ahead and to be in the present moment. Because it's that future is going to kill you, right? That worrying about what you're supposed to be doing. And that past, worrying about what you didn't do or what's wrong with you, is going to kill you. But if we come back and we learn those 4 things and we just actually do them now the way we know how to, we will naturally acquire the skills to do it the fancy dancy way if we want. We'll naturally build the income. And not being tied to the revenue, like you just said, is actually a blessing. Okay. Obviously, I want to make money. I want to have a nice living for my family. I just actually bought 2 cars today, Christina. 2. I just came back from the dealership this afternoon. 2 cash, because there was a problem with one of the cars, and my other daughter's getting her license. So I bought 2 cars today, and paid college tuition for 2 kids cash in the last 10 days. So it's been a lot of expensive week here. But I'm not tied to the money, but I also know who I am and what I deliver. So I expect to make money. It's kind of like polar. I don't make everything dependent on the money, but I also don't give myself away, and I don't demean myself. So it's this wonderful balance of going out and helping the community and mentoring people. Those mentorship letters are all completely free. And yet at the same time, if I'm really going to sit down and work with someone, and I'm going to give them my 15 years of experience and wisdom, I expect to be remunerated for that. And when you have that balance, what happens is you start to pick and choose who you should be working with instead of running around begging people and trying to convince people. And the minute that shift changes, we become very effective.
Now
and that's what I see. Awesome. Yep. And that's really the magic. It's in that moment. It's the moment that we decide we're enough and we bring value. And a lot of people think that because they're new to the internet, they don't have any value. I hate to break it to you, but every single one of you that's watching this right now has special gifts and things you could share with people. And there's always someone behind you that you could be helping down the road. There's always somebody that's looking for a new business. There's always somebody that needs to learn. And there's ways to generate revenue, no matter whether you're the babyest beginner under the sun or whether you have a lot of background. Now you got me all jacked up, Christina. You got me excited. I said, oh, we're going to go quick. And now I'm like, I love this.
Can you tell I watched Oprah Winfrey growing up?
You're a good Oprah. I always wanted to be on Oprah, so this is it. Everybody, look, Mom, on Oprah.
Exactly. Look, Diane, I appreciate you so much for taking a few minutes with me. And to be honest with you, you just gave us so much value in just that little 5-minute rant. By the way, guys, plug into Diane, because you're going to begin to understand how much you can learn in a rant when you hang out with Diane Hochman.
Some people misinterpret. They think a rant, this person's going to blow. All I know is whenever I hung around with somebody with a lot of experience, I would beg for them to go on a rant. Yes. I would wait, and then I'd have my notebook ready, because they're going to go and blow when they start going and blowing. So now I guess I've been around long enough and acquired enough wisdom to be able to be the ranter instead of the rantee.
I love it. So I'll tell you what, we got some awesome stuff going on. I know everybody's seeing what's going on. I'm going to drop some information down below in the description of this video so you can get plugged into exactly what's going on and get some more information. Diane, anything else you want to say before I let you go tonight? Because if we keep going, we'll go all night.
I know, we will. You and I will go and blow all day. Another night, another day when we're in the middle of a project so crazy. Let's do something together. It'd be really fun. Bring out your audience. We'll do some Q&A or something awesome like that. But guys, this lady's just awesome. I know you love her, and I've come to get to know her and really love her too. And she knows how to get a hold of me. So as we get into all this stuff, if there's a lot of noise around and you need, directly to, to get a hold of me, or you have a question about something that's going on, just get a hold of Christina. She knows where to find me. And I hope to see you guys on one of the webinars or hangouts that we're doing. And, let this lady help you out, because she's awesome. She's an awesome girl.
Thank you very much. It's all about the hashtag GuruCode.
Right? You're like, I gotta do some pictures like this. I think everybody, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, you just give me an idea. Everybody do a hashtag picture.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it. Love it.
I'll see you later, Christina. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.